Hello and welcome. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and season's greetings to you. Thanks for watching me today in Australia, and I think New Zealand has this. It's Boxing Day. So this is when everybody gets to eat the leftovers from the big feast of Christmas Day. So we're going to do pick a card for January 2020, and it's a new month in a new year, in a new decade, and there's a lot going on in the heavens, as you no doubt know. So this is really simple. All you need to do is pick a number between 1 and 5, and I'll do a psychic interpretation for you, okay? There's a bit of tarot involved because I'll use tarot cards, and we'll go to the board just now and we'll start. So pick a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just pick it, first number that comes into your head. If you can't decide, you can have more than one number. If you have 5 numbers, that might be a bit confusing. So try for one number. Okay, here we go. Now I've already pre-shuffled the cards, but I'll give them a light shuffle up now. And we're going to do card number 1 first. I'll just close my eyes first. I see the ocean in front of me. Oh, right. That's changed from the ocean into a ladder, and we're climbing the ladder of success. It's not always easy, but we can still do it. Take a break. Sometimes you need to take a break and not do too much, but you're on the path, you're on the track of success. Now let's see what card comes out. If you've picked card number 1, and here we go. Right, this is looking very good. So this is Pentacles, and it is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so you might have been in a situation recently where you've reached the pinnacle, or you've reached the height of something regarding money. So this is a really good omen for money. If you haven't yet received it, you might have got some Christmas presents yesterday. You may have received money or possessions, because this is a very grounded card and it can indicate something to do with your possessions. But it's a very successful card, and the first week of January is a time of celebration and happiness for you concerning your possessions and your finances. Okay, 10 Pentacles here. So you could have also been working on a project and you've recently finished and you're about to get paid. There might be a little bonus in there too, or some unexpected money coming your way. So this is a great card for good luck with finances and physical things. Okay, could also indicate your home, changes around your home, such as renovations or something that adds value to your home. Or you might even get news regarding investments, that there's been an increase somewhere. Okay, now number 2, we're up to number 2. I'll just close my eyes here. I've got the pentacles still in my face from number 1. Number 2 for January 2020, and 2 and 2020. See those 2s there? All right. Okay, there's a book in front of me. This is your life book. I see the page turning. You're about to start a new beginning, and in a very real way, we're all starting a new beginning regardless of what number you've picked, but particularly if you've picked number 2. I see the page turning, and it's a new chapter in your life. A new cycle begins if you've picked number 2. All right, let's have a look here and see. Oh, there you go. See, that one's jumping out. All right, the Magician. This is fantastic, fantabulous. This is about you manifesting your heart's desires. It can be in a physical way, it can be in an emotional way. It's on whatever level you would like. See this lass here dressed in red? She, and the red candles, she takes action to get stuff done. There's a pentacle here at the bottom, which explains the focus on pentacles. I thought it was to do with this, but here it is in this card. And It's about physicality, becoming real, becoming. It's like it's influence from spirit. See this infinite sign at the top? In spirit, coming all the way down to the physical world. Your hopes and dreams can come true. If you've picked card number 2 in January, starting from the first week of January, you can make it real. And in relationships, see all these red roses around the outside? This is a really good omen for your heart's true desires in relationships. Okay, so a lovely way to start the year if you've picked card number 2. See all the blue in the background is also about self-expression, and there's a bit of green going on, so there's opportunities in growth. There's true love if you're looking for it. But of course, true love always starts with the self, that you must love yourself in order to attract a loving energy to you. Whatever's going on inside is reflected out in the outside world. But this is a great omen and a sign of success if you've picked card number 2. Make your heart's desires real. Okay, now we're looking at card number 3. I've got the ocean in front of me when I close my eyes. Okay, there was conflict in the background here. I can see 3 swords. There might have been an argument going on, but around this time, Christmas, either like Christmas Day or give or take a couple of days, it's like the argument calms down. It's like an olive branch is being offered, or you offer the olive branch. I don't know which one's doing it, but there's like a sort of, let's hold a truce, let's stage a truce now, because enough is enough, and peace is more important. Okay, let's see what comes up in the cards, and I'm going to go with that one, which is the Queen of Swords. Okay, well, that fits with what I just saw. She's got a sword and she's just cut somebody's head off. Okay, now obviously this is metaphorically speaking. She has used her brain, she has analysed the situation, and she has come out and said something which has cut somebody off. Okay, so it's not a bad card. Maybe the person needed to be cut off because what they were saying or what they were doing was not correct. Okay, she is expressing herself. See the pale blue here? This is actually, there's a lot of light in this colour, so this is actually showing some degree of insight and awareness into the true nature of the situation. While I'm talking, I'm feeling like something's hidden and she's seen through them. She's seen through them, so she knows what the situation really is. There's a diamond here and a diamond in the background, so there's sort of like a preciousness or a value to what she's done. It might seem harsh, but there is method in her madness. You'll see here, I don't know how close you can see it, but there's lots of little butterflies in the sky. So a sign of new growth as a result of ending something that didn't work. Sometimes you've got to close a door in order to open a new door. And the Queen of Swords, with her analytical ability, her cognition, her mental acuteness, she has the facility and the wherewithal to finish a situation that needs to be finished. Okay, so say goodbye to a situation, say goodbye to 2019, as we welcome in 2020 with all its changes and all its transformation. Okay, card number 4, if you've picked card number 4. Okay, I've got green in front of me, opportunity, money, growth, green grass, a green paddock, nurturance, feeding, like for the animals, I mean. There's flowers in here, so there's some happiness as well. They're like little white daisies with yellow centres. So purity of spirit and contentment. Feels like contentment to me. All right, let's go into the cards now and see what we can see for January 2020, card number 4. Card number 4. Oh, this one. Beautiful. The Star. This is an omen of success. She sends her wishes, her hopes and dreams out into the universe here. She's sending them out and the universe hears her. She's pouring water here. Water is a symbol of emotions and there's an ocean down here. So even if it's tears, it's good tears because these are healing tears. But it's more about emotions. She's wearing, I don't know what colour, it comes out on your monitor. This is actually a jade green with some blue in it. So it's green and blue together. So heart's desires being expressed through the throat chakra as she sends out her wishes to the universe. And they hear her. This is like the energy of a young, like a teenage girl or a young woman, and all of the potential that exists here for her to achieve is the potential that you have if you've picked card number 4 in January 2020. There's like a strength, a quiet, I was going to say solemn, the word. Yeah, that's really weird. But I'll say it, a quiet, solemn success. The potential for success by working quietly and just getting on with it, and the universe hearing what she has to say. Okay, and you know, the universe looks after people like this. Okay, number 5 is alive. If you've picked card number 5 for 2020 January. Wow, I just can't even get over the timing, you know. Here we are, January 2020. I just can't believe that. Okay, and this is hard decision. I'm going to go with this one underneath for number 5. I'll just close my eyes. Got the stars in front of me. Okay, ironing out problems. I've got an iron here and an ironing board. Remember what that is? If you don't iron your clothes. This is solving problems, and you've got the capability and the resources to do it. Okay, ironing out the creases, any difficulties that you may have, you know, encountered recently. I get the sense of working with the natural laws of the universe, and even gravity. You know, sometimes gravity can feel quite heavy. At the same time, it helps keep you attached to the planet and to Mother Earth and abundance. So if you work with the natural laws, you can achieve abundance. There's a whole lot of coins in front of me, which could suggest money, but definitely suggests change. Okay, when I see the coins, silver coins everywhere, and we go with this one, justice. But I will tell you that this one is also calling me, so I'm going to go with justice primarily. But just remember here, Page of Swords, about using your brain. There's a new freedom. You can think your way through it, okay? But that's not the one. This is the one. Number 5 is the Justice card, and this is, I was just talking about natural law, and this is natural law here, L-O-R-E. It is good for human law, L-A-W, if you have a legal matter at the moment and you've picked number 5, there's a change and you could receive an offer. You must weigh up whether the offer is satisfactory, because I don't feel it's what you want, but it's something, and you may decide you don't want to go on. You have to weigh it up. See the scales here? Balancing. There's a sword here for thinking, making a decision, cutting, analysing, dissecting. There's an owl here for intuition. Listen to your soul, the small quiet voice within. Notice this lass here, she's blindfolded because she doesn't have all of the evidence. She doesn't see the evidence. She has to weigh up what she's got in front of her and listen to the owl to give her the message. She's got her feet on the ground to be practical, and she needs to really be pragmatic if she's dealing with the law, okay? But more than that, this card means karma, in a good way, because this is like a rebalancing the scales. If something happened in your life that wasn't fair, and it is still hanging around bothering you, this is the card that will give you the energy to balance things up and reset your life. You know, there's action to be taken. It's not just about sitting back and, you know, watching things happen, but you'll get an opportunity in January, and you'll be able to think about it, strategize. If it's a legal matter, please get legal advice. Okay, so that's exciting. You'll see there that we've got a Pentacles, we've got 3 major arcana, and a Queen of Swords, which is a very astute woman, because she's a queen, even if she does seem a little bit savage there if you've picked card number 3. So I'll just close my eyes now to do a psychic summary for everybody. January 2020, what does it bring? Okay, I can see a spear, a shield, like a bronze shield, and a scepter. So there's indications, scepter's indication of royalty, divinity, you being in touch with your soul, the energy of your soul coming down through you. You can defend yourself because you've got the shield and the spear. It's not so much about attacking other people. This is about you moving forward and broadening your horizons. So everybody gets to do that. And Jupiter is in Capricorn, and so Jupiter does want you to broaden your horizons and be more adventurous, expand your life in some way. And this vision that I'm seeing right now is about going forward with the things that you need. You know, it's not luxury. It's not luxury, but it's like I've got this guy and he's got like a toga. It sort of comes across the front here, that's held here with a clip. His shield, his trusty shield, his spear, and a scepter. And so you have the right to, and it's the divine right to move forward and expand your life some way. There is a queen here also in front of me. It's not from the tarot, but it's like a queenly energy over the collective, and she sees everything that is going on in her kingdom, and she's handing me something. It's like a belt with a pattern painted onto it. I think she's trying to tell me, like, built up, like, get ready, like you put your seatbelt on in your car, because things are going to happen very fast. Okay, a lot of change in the kingdom starting in January. There is an umbrella here that implies rain, which is desperately needed for Australia, and we've just had rain the last 2 days, so more rain coming. It could also be symbolic of tears, or it might even be tears of happiness when you get that rain, that's for sure. I'll just say this, I feel like floods. What's the energy of floods? Yeah, there's more rain coming, and it's going to be patchy, like in certain areas. It's not widespread rain. It's going to be here, then here, then here, but not sort of, yeah, there could be flooding in certain areas. So I'll just say that if you live in a flood-prone zone, to bear that in mind. Okay, so a lot of change throughout January. I also see like a prayer wheel that you see in an Asian country, like, say, for example, Nepal, and it's spinning and spinning and spinning. Your prayers are being heard in January. Okay, alrighty, that's all I can see for the moment. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'd really like to thank you for supporting me in 2019. It's been a blessing to see my YouTube channel growing like this, and please stay tuned for more coming up in 2020. I've got a lot of ideas. Of course, it's just the time to get them all done, but I'll get better at it, I promise. Have a great month, and I really do hope you found this helpful. Give this video a like if you do, And don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. Thanks again, and bye for now.
Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.